Okay, good morning guys, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from or when you will see this video. Today I want to talk about candle range theory. It's a very simple and very effective method of trading. Okay, this is New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar on the weekly chart. Candle range theory is very simple. But before you go into candle range theory in full, you need to understand candle structure and candle anatomy. Okay, every candle has four basic parts that you need to understand. Okay, for example, let's start with this candle here. You see, we have this red candle here, which shows that it's a bearish candle or a down candle. Now look at what happened. Based on candle anatomy, this candle opened from this place because this green candle, bullish candle, closed here. Okay, it traded up, also traded down a little and closed here, which shows that it's a bullish candle. And then this one opened here and traded up and also traded down and closed here. Okay, so this is the open, this is the high of the candle, and this is the low of the candle, and this is the close of the candle here. Okay, this is the open, this is the high, this place is the high. I'm talking about this last bearish candle. Same thing here. This candle opened here, traded lower a little bit, went up all the way up, and then closed here. Talking about this green candle now. So this is the nature of every single candle on charts, both forex and crypto. Same thing with this candle. When this one closed here, this other one opened here. Okay, and then it traded up all the way to this point. Okay, talking about this one, and then closed here to show that it's a bearish candle. Now, based on candle range theory and based on the way charts move, there's something called accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. I want you guys, those of you that are willing to learn, let me know in the comment section what you want me to talk about based on what you've known before or what you want to know, and I will make special videos to address those things. There are so many things to talk about, so I just don't want to do randomly. I just want to make sure I'm giving you exactly what you need. So let me know in the comment section exactly what you need. Now, this other candle just opened. Now, based on the nature of the market or phases of price delivery, we have the accumulation, the manipulation, and the distribution. And that is to say, the market opens, goes in an opposite direction, and then reverses and goes in the other direction, which is the main distribution. So let's take, for example, this red candle again, this last red candle here. The market opened here, manipulated to the upside as though it wanted to go up, and then started coming down. Because this place is the open price, that's where the price will start reading. So we started going, the body of the candle, and then distributed to the downside and closed here. So we have open, high, low, close, which is also equal to accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. I'm talking about this red candle now. Okay, same thing applies to this place. You see, when this one closed here, this one opened here, manipulated a little to the downside and distributed to the upside. Same thing here. When the candle opened here, it manipulated to the upside as though the direction is bullish, just like this, and then it distributed to the downside and closed. Something we are also expected from this other candle that is still open right now. The candle opened from here, traded down a little, now it's trading up. This is not the original direction. Based on the closure of this candle, I expect price to go below, even to this low here. let me mark this place so that you will see the point I'm talking about. I expect price to come to this low and deal with this low, but first this low, because of the closure of this candle. Okay, so right now this is on the weekly time frame, and also there's something called time frame alignment. So based on time frame alignment, the time frame that aligns with the weekly time frame is the 4 hours time frame. So we'll get to the 4 hours time frame. Now if you look at this, you will see that point where I marked on the weekly. You see I marked a particular point on the weekly candle. Is because there is a fair value gap there on the 4 hours time frame. So from that zone, I want to start selling because I expect the price of this commodity to drop, this pair to drop to this low. So from this point where I mark this purple rectangular bar, I want price to tap into that zone. Then I can start selling it all the way to this place. That is exactly what I am expecting. So let's go back to the 4 hours time frame. You see, so price manipulated. You see the way it accumulated. This is what I was talking about. Okay, look at it. The price opened from here. This is the weekly. Opened. Manipulation. It's still manipulating right now. I expect the manipulation to come into this zone, this rectangular bar, because there's a fair value gap. Although the fair value gap is large because of the displacement that happened from this place downward, I expect price to tap into this zone, this rectangular zone. When price taps into it and give me a sign to start selling, then I can start selling, and I want to sell all the way to this purple line. Okay, all the way to this purple line. If I catch the trade early, I'm gonna make, that's gonna be like 1:1, 2, 3, 4, around 1:5 or 6, based on how wherever I enter the trade. Okay, so this is exactly how candle range theory works. This also applies to every other time frame. Now I just showed you on weekly. This applies also on the daily candle. If you look at this daily candle, you will see how this candle closed here. Okay, this candle closed bearish, and then this second candle came up all the way. If I mark this zone and go back to the 1 hour time frame, which aligns with the daily, you will see that there was an area that the candle traded into. Let's do a little experiment now. Let's do a little experiment on that right now. Okay, I'll take this off. I want to show you something. Please, if you are following this video, give me a like, comment, share this video to others. I want to show you something, that this particular zone that you are seeing here, that this candle came all the way, it traded into something before it displaced. I want to show you that. I'm not seeing it yet, but I know that it traded into something, because that is exactly how the chart works, and you need to know how the chart works for you to be successful in trading. I want to show you something right here. Before then, okay, let me mark that zone. I want to mark the zone. Where is it here? This is my rectangle. I want to just mark that zone. Good. Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame so that you will see where the price traded into, if I thought it traded in something, because I believe it did. Okay, where is it? Now you see on the 1 hour time frame, when this candle formed, this is a zone of liquidity. You see there's liquidity above these candles. See these 3 equal highs here. See equal highs. Candle needed to the price needed to come above this candle, take liquidity above. You see how many? 3 candles here are closed equally. So the candle, the price needed to take these highs and also trade into the wick of this candle, because there's also liquidity around this zone. Liquidity is money, people's order. So the price needed to come and take orders from this zone, and you saw what happened next. As soon as it did that, it started going down. As soon as it did that, it started going down. You see that? This principle applies on every time frame, but for you to succeed in this thing, you need to know the time frame that holds, that is stronger, so that you don't get stopped out all the time. Okay, now you see on the daily, that small wick you see there is actually a very big movement on the 1 hour, just as you can see right here. This same thing applies on all time frame. I don't want this video to be too long. Let me know if you understand what I'm talking about and something else you want me to talk about. Please like this video, share it to others, follow if you're not following, and I will see you again in another video. Let me know if there's something else you want me to talk about, want me to teach you to increase your win rate in the trading. See you again another time. Stay blessed.